Hello, everyone. I'm Linda Dale, the WAPA Legislative and Health Policy Chair, and I have great news. Our substitute House Bill 2378 has unanimously passed both the House and the Senate and has been signed by the Governor. There are 5 major components of the bill that I want to bring to your awareness. One is it moves the practice agreement to the practice level. So when you sign your contract to work, you sign your practice agreement and get to work. A copy of this does have to be sent to the Medical Commission for their data analysis and to keep track of where everyone is. It also changes the PA to physician ratio to 10:1. Currently, it's 5:1, so this effectively doubles it. Now, organizations can still petition for an increase in this ratio, and if they currently have a waiver for this ratio, they don't have to resubmit. It also removes remote site restrictions. In today's telecommunication world, we can communicate with our supervising physician whether they're 50 feet away or 50 miles away. It also removes duplicate regulatory structures for PAs working with MDs and DOs by placing all PAs under the Medical Commission. Now, this is going to take some time to implement. So if you are currently working with a DO, you will still need to renew your license for the time being. And it will be put into place by 2021, and you will receive information on what to do. Finally, there was an amendment that was agreed upon, and I'm going to read it to you straight out. A physician assistant delivering general anesthesia or intrathecal anesthesia pursuant to a practice agreement with a physician shall show evidence of adequate education and training in the delivery of the type of anesthesia being delivered on his or her practice agreement. So basically, the Medical Commission will have to outline what is adequate education and training. So if you are currently working with an anesthesiologist and either do general anesthesia or intrathecal anesthesia, please watch for an email from WAPA, because we need to include you on this rulemaking process so that we can be sure that what you're doing now does not get jeopardized with any rulemaking. Although I want this to take effect immediately, it takes time for the Medical Commission to write the rules required by these changes, time to educate the physicians, healthcare organizations, and third-party payers to understand what these changes mean to the PAs in Washington State. Finally, I want to thank everyone who's worked so hard to get this bill successfully through the legislation. First of all, our lobbyist, Chelsea Hager. And I have to tell you that your dues are well spent on her and her team. I also want to thank President Eileen Ravella, members of the Legislative Committee, and all of those of you who took the time to talk to your representatives and senators to make sure they supported our bill when it was before them. So again, I'm Linda Dale, the WAPA Legislative and Health Policy Chair, and I thank you for your attention, and just know WAPA is working for you.